What exactly is personality? We have very often heard saying he or she has a good personality or what a personality he or she has. The personality is the typical pattern of thinking, feeling and behaviors that make a person unique. When we say that someone has a good personality, we mean that they are likable, interesting and pleasant to be with. Everyone wants to be attractive to others. To that end, having a good personality is vital, probably even more so than good looks. According to Dale Carnegie, approximately 85% of your success and happiness will be a result of how well you interact with others. Ultimately, it is your personality that determines whether people are attracted to or shy away from you. Here are 5 things you can do in your daily life to improve your personal development. Number 1. Become a better listener. Nature gave us one tongue and 2 ears so we could hear twice as much as we speak. Many may not listen that well because they think they don't get much out of it personally. But the better you listen, the better they will listen to you, and the better and deeper the relationship will be. If you focus on understanding him or her and on giving value based on that, then you'll get the same thing back. There is nothing more appealing than having someone listen to you, making you feel like you are the only person in the world. Looking everywhere except at the person talking can make it seem like you are not listening, and then the conversation suffers, so keep the eye contact. Number 2. Think positive thoughts both about yourself and others. The power of positive thinking is a popular concept and sometimes it can feel a little cliche, but the physical and mental benefits of positive thinking have been demonstrated by multiple scientific studies. The power of positive thinking has a basis in physics. Since everything is energy and everything has a specific vibration, and like attracts like, the quality of your thoughts can't help but attract situations with similar vibrations. You may argue that the vibrations of your environment and circumstances affect your own vibration. And that's true, but only if you allow them to. See, the high vibrations of love and happiness have far more power than the low vibrations of fear and negativity. Choosing to think more positively will not only help you to take control of your life and make your everyday experiences more pleasant, but it can also benefit your mental and physical health as well as your ability to deal with change. Positive thinking can give you more confidence, improve your mood, and even reduce the likelihood of developing conditions such as hypertension, depression, and other stress-related disorders. Number 3. Read more, read something every day. Continuous learning and learning something new every day is one of the most important things for not only remaining productive but for growing ourselves as human beings as well. Warren Buffett, the man commonly referred to as the greatest investor of the 20th century, was standing in front of 165 wide-eyed students from Columbia University. One of the students raised his hand and asked Buffett for his thoughts on the best way to prepare for an investing career. After thinking for a moment, Buffett pulled out a stack of papers and the trade reports he had brought with him and said, "Read 500 pages like this every day. That's how knowledge works. It builds up like compound interest. All of you can do it, but I guarantee not many of you will do it." Buffett estimates that 80% of his working hours are spent reading or thinking. It's enough to make you ask, am I reading enough books? When we read, we are practicing the idea of having a growth mindset. We are learning new ideas. We are connecting old ideas with new ideas and updating our ability and interpretation of what goes in the world. This translates into our ability to do things better, to form more solid connections between concepts and knowledge. Number 4. Believe in yourself. Low self-confidence isn't a life sentence. Self-confidence can be learned, practiced and mastered just like any other skill. Once you master it, everything in your life will change for the better. Don't wait until everything is just right. It will never be perfect. There will always be challenges, obstacles and less than perfect conditions. So what? Get started now. With each step you take, you will grow stronger and stronger, more and more skilled, more and more self-confident, and more successful. Number 5. Never give up. Winners never quit and quitters never win. If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Gather courage to believe that you can succeed and leave no stone unturned to make it a reality. We feel like giving up at some point in our lives, in the various journeys that we undertake. Sometimes we give up even before we start, and at other times, most crucially, we tend to give up just before we are about to make a huge breakthrough. But we should realize that our hardest times often lead us to the greatest moments of our lives. Keep going should be our mantra. Tough situation builds strong people in the end. We should not fear failure, but rather fear not trying. Never stop dreaming, never stop believing, never give up, never stop trying, and never stop learning. If you like this video, please subscribe and give your comment.